Welcome to AGORACOM, the small cap epicenter, and AGORACOM TV, a daily, fast-paced, edgy show bringing the best press releases out of the small cap world every morning at the open, so you hopefully profit from them and maybe find your next great small investments. Friday, April the 20th, typically a slow news cycle day on a Friday right before Labor Day. However, I've got two great press releases for you. Starting off with Orvana Minerals, big board, TSX, trades on the stock symbol ORV. They announced that they filed their reserve statement and cash flow model for their mineralized zone deposit in Bolivia. These are highlights of their 43101 compliant reserve statement and cash flow model. This is a copper, gold, silver project in eastern Bolivia. Here are some of the highlights. It's a planned 10-year mine. They're expected to produce 150,000 ounces of gold, nearly 5 million ounces of silver, 70,000 tons of copper. They're saying from a financial point of view, it's got an after-tax internal rate of return of 81%, and their net present value discounted at 10%. $43.6 million. So it's a pretty good number. Go compare that against what they've got outstanding right now. They're saying cash cost on the gold side is $529 an ounce net of byproduct. And on the copper side, $1.32 per pound, also net of byproduct. The construction is 75% complete, and capital costs are now projected to be about $21 million US, which is 55% of original estimates. So they've nearly cut that in half. That's a great sign. They say that they're a gold producer with a strong balance sheet, transforming themselves into a multi-mine gold and copper producer. Closed yesterday, $1.74. No surprise with a report like this. That's right at their 52-week high, 52-week low, 80 cents. So good news for Orvana and their shareholders. Next up, going to China, Canadian Solar Inc., NASDAQ, CSIQ. They reported their first quarter 2010 unaudited financial results. They also restated their fourth quarter 2009 results. So go take a look at that. And I'm going to talk about that in a second. Here are the first quarter highlights. Revenue, $337 million. That compares to $254 million in Q4 2009. So that's sequential growth. That's massive. That's a massive number. You're talking about more than 35% or close to $85 million. Shipments of 185 megawatts compared to 140 megawatts in Q4. That's also sequential growth. And finally, I like this number a lot. Net income, 4 cents per share in the quarter. That compares to a loss of 38 cents per share in Q4 2009. The company says they are one of the world's largest solar companies. They're a vertically integrated provider. That means they do it all, soup to nuts, and they've got customers worldwide. Now, that revision is probably the reason why the company closed yesterday at $12.52. 52-week high, $33.67. So it's way off of that. 52-week low is $9. So this may be a buying opportunity if they're making their way, if they've solved their problems, revised their financials, and maybe making their way out, given the fact they reported positive net income of 4 cents per share for the quarter versus a loss of 38 cents per share. But that's still going to require a lot of faith on your behalf. You're going to have to do a lot of due diligence because nothing there tells me that they're going to continue that performance next quarter. They may, but there's nothing really there to rely on for now. So nonetheless, go take a look at Canadian Solar. Could be a good opportunity. And finally, one stock called for you, Ryland Oil Corporation, RYD, on the TSX Venture Exchange. They're halted at 9 o'clock this morning at the company's request, pending news. So always go take a look at those stock halts. You never know if you find some gems. That's a wrap. As always, quality over quantity. Two great press releases for you today. If you look for more great small mid-cap resources news and you're watching this on Global Investor, then look either below me or to the left of me. You can see previous press releases from the week, some great webcasts, all great leads into your next potential investment, or get yourself to the front page of AGORACOM, watch the show, look at the best press releases over the past week, and get into our marketplace. A lot of great companies there. We got succinct descriptions, but you can also filter that list by industry and or exchange to find the ones that best suit your portfolio. That's a wrap. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. See you on Monday.